Straight lounge. Man, we've been burning candles all month. DP the producer. It's the album review club on Straight Loud Entertainment. What is the reverse hold? Slow it down. I just called you. Look.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I was like, oh man, he just complimented me. And I was like, hold on now. Hold on now. You know what, man? Good afternoon, good evening to all y'all. You know what I'm
What's
saying?
up? What's up?
Happy Black History Month. Slow it down. I just dissed Justin. But
Hey, who want to break the bad news about Justin? Who want to?
Hey man, 40's not gonna be here this week. He's out doing some stuff. Unfortunately, we're down to a three-man crew, three musketeers. Right here living,
Yeah,
living
I'm pretty excited. I can't lie. I'm really excited to get into this one, man.
Ford decided to take his presence elsewhere for this wonderful Sunday afternoon.
Man, wish that man good luck, man. You know what I'm saying? We you know, in our group, we know what he's aiming for. We know what his goal is. You know what I'm saying? And you know, maybe tonight's the night.
maybe.
But of course, before we get started with Maxwell's Urban Hang Suite, y'all know how we do. Toast to Black History.
Toast bubble everywhere.
And you know we got to put on for the culture.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Stop playing with me, man. The black.
And, for the month of love, Cheddar is bringing the love.
The month of love.
Yo, man. How you boys been this week, man?
I've been good, man.
I'm happy I made it to another Sunday.
Look, man, because it's not guaranteed for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because I would pour one out for the people who ain't make it, but you know, this juice is pretty good, man. I can't be wasting no good juice on niggas I don't know. So it's
What kind of juice you drinking? Is it apple?
It's cranberry. First of all, see, you
Why
know
we
what?
on this? Shout out to the juice. Apple juice.
All right. Well, I want to go ahead and I want to point out that she is actually part of the reason why I chose this album.
Hey.
I was going back and forth with a couple different, you know, saying love themed albums, and I was like, you know what? What do you think? Shawty bit my ear. She was like, look, man, you can't keep dissing Maxwell like this. Bring it back. So I was actually gonna choose Maxwell like last year. Kind of like probably like midway through last year when we were going through it. And I let my conscience talk me out of it. I made a mistake because it's a classic. So let's get into it.
All right. Quick Taylor the tape.
Taylor tape.
This is Maxwell's Urban Hang Suite, dropped by the artist known as Maxwell.
Formerly known as Maxwell as well.
It dropped in April of 1996, debuting at number 38, eventually peaking at 37. It came with 4 singles, which is Till the Cops Come Knocking,
Bars.
Something, and Sweet Lady, the Proposal. With all that, it eventually went 2 times platinum. So, I mean, you already set us up. You said the old lady bit your ear about this. So, yeah, man. Cheddar, we gonna just slide to you then. What you know about this?
You already know. Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm gonna give Cheddar some runway here. Cheddar, are you familiar with this artist / the album?
Hold on, I got you.
Album, no. Maxwell, kind of, sorta. Because I will say I didn't realize Maxwell was the one singing Woman's Work. Or, well, I guess one of the versions of Woman's Work. I always thought it was the lady, to be honest with you, because I never listened to the whole song. I just thought, and the way he sings it so high pitched, I just assumed it was some.
Oh, okay.
How you a hooper and you ain't never seen Love and Basketball?
I've never seen all of Love and Basketball. I've seen parts of it. I just never finished it.
Okay, hold on. First of all,
I just wanted to pull a full up.
Chad, he's laying traps for you. This is my move. He's laying traps for you. You're stepping onto the trap, which is like. But no, okay. So you heard Woman's Worth, but you just thought it was a woman's.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of get it. Also,
And then
like
Ascension. I've heard Ascension before. I just didn't know. Again, I didn't know it was Maxwell. Like I've heard of Maxwell. I just couldn't name any of his songs until this past week.
Man, you know Pretty Wings.
Pretty Wings. Yeah, there's no. I didn't know it was Maxwell. Knew the song. Yep.
What? Yo, John, you remind me of like sometimes when I'm like out in public, I'll hear a song and I'm like, man, I don't know who that's by. But the problem is you do that with like songs that are well known. These songs
that's a good song, man. I'll probably never hear it again until I hear it in the same context. But
man, I really love that song called One Mic. I just never looked up who every day. I thought it was Shawty Love. Like, shoot, Jesus Christ, Kobe.
I don't know, man. But yeah, what about you, Dub? What's your experience with Maxwell or this album?
Well, know a lot of Maxwell. If you've been to any black wedding, you probably heard a lot of these songs somewhere at that wedding. So, know Maxwell, know a lot of his songs. Didn't know. Well, I ain't never really listened to an album by him. It's always been the features or the singles and stuff like that. So, I mean, but this was a chill little listen to this week. It really brought the love because I looked it up. This is also a concept album. So,
I actually didn't know it.
Yeah, it's apparently a concept album. So he, going through the stages of love and then eventually getting married and then doing all that stuff.
Totally didn't know that. All right, but
yeah, man, this is for the thing that we doing for the month. I mean, this is a love album right
here. So since this is my album, I'll just do like very, very brief. I've been listening to Maxwell since like, unlike Cheddar, I knew it was Maxwell in like 2000, 2001. I kind of knew who he was because Woman's Worth was everywhere. It was always on the TV, all that stuff. And I even knew back then that it was a cover because I remember some of the discourse around it. I was like 8, 9 years old, but I remember some of the discourse around it was like, this is a cover, but the cover is bigger than the original song, which is kind of wild. But I've listened to probably about 2 or 3 projects in total, like from Maxwell. To me, legend, one of the pioneers of like, I didn't really know that the like music genre viewed him as neo soul, but they kind of view him, Erykah Badu, and D'Angelo as like the reasons why neo soul blew up in the late 90s, early 2000s, which I didn't really know. But yeah, man, I've been a fan of his for a long time. One of the craziest things about this album is he did this album, he was like 2021, which is insane to me. That is insane to me. Like it always surprises me when artists are very, very young and they'll drop like an amazing album because it's like
with your older.
Like, first of all, don't do that. Don't do that. We don't need none of that.
But it's just like, real young. Fantastic work.
But it's like, there's a couple people where it's just like Usher, Nas, Maxwell, where it's just like, oh, y'all were like 18. Also, I mean, I would even throw in, even though it's gonna be kind of controversial, I'd even throw in like T-Pain. Like T-Pain seems old. T-Pain's like the same age as like roughly, give or take a year or two. He's like the same age as like Drake and Kendrick. It's just he blew up so early that it seems like T-Pain's kind of like always been around. So, I'm very happy to be doing this album, and I feel like it's a classic. We can go ahead and get into it.
Well, Cheddar, what's some of your highlights whenever you come back?
Hey, yo.
Highlights.
What? You said it.
Anything we can say, like, hey, yo, chill, hey.
Wait, look. Okay, first of all, I feel like the pause game is incredibly like immature. However,
hey,
I still
use that does it every single episode.
I was about to say, while I feel like it's immature, it kind of makes sense. Man, people do be saying some wild shit. People do be saying some wild shit. Dwayne Wade said like a couple days ago, he was like, "Hey man, when I threw that ball to LeBron, I threw it to him from the back, and I already knew what 6 was gonna do with it. It's like, hey, yo, wait, yo.
You also said Dwayne Wade, and we know how he is right now.
All right, man. You know what? All right, Cheddar, go ahead, man. I didn't know we were gonna do this tonight. Go ahead, Cheddar. Cheddar, you got back up, Cheddar.
Hey, yo, whoa, pause.
Oh, hey.
But no, highlights from me, probably Ascension. You know what? I liked Till the Cops Come Knocking.
I was taking a test.
until I heard the instrumental, and I like the instrumental more than I like the actual him on
it. Just stay doing this, bro. He say like almost docking points for like good things. So hey, man, it's like the instrumental was better than the lyrics. It's like, so was the song good or not?
I'd probably say that, and then something was decent too. Urban Theme, another instrumental that I thought was pretty decent. I will say, like a big highlight for me in general was probably the instrumentals on this album.
The production,
yeah, the production was pretty good, pretty solid. But so I put that as like a highlight in general for me. And those probably those songs that I mentioned. Yeah, Reunion was dope too. I will say it grew on me. The first time I listened to this album, I was kind of like, yeah, I was kind of like, not bad, but I just don't care for it. But a lot of these songs grew on me the more I listen to it.
Okay, hold on. Since Tori's not here, we got to fill in a little bit of time. I want to have a little bit of discussion about what you just said. So, like, what didn't hit the first time? Like, or what did you hit? So, what? Go more into like what you meant. Like when you first heard it, you like.
Hey, I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like we're gonna make 40 crash out because I don't know why I feel like he won't like this album, but I don't think he likes it. And then what we pulling up next week, I already know he gonna hate it. So next time we see 40, y'all be on the lookout. He crash out.
Fully prepared. I'm fully prepared. Fully prepared for him to get up here and say some stupid shit, so I can just have for no reason just go off. Because it's like, but that's not about 40 right now. Cheddar, when you first listened to it through, what did you think? Like, not good or bad, just what did you think?
Honestly, I didn't get the hype from Maxwell other than when he does the super high falsetto voices. Like I thought that was really cool. But outside of that, I was like, I don't see anything about this that I'd put it, because I saw a lot of really high comments about this, like high praise for this album, and I was like, I didn't really see it other than like when he hits that really high falsetto. I mean, that's his gimmick. Like that's his, not gimmick, but like that's his key to his individuality, I guess, because that's something that's like I said, I thought Woman's Work was
it's like his trademark.
Right,
it's like his trademark.
There we go, trademark. Right. And like, so I was like, a lot of these songs, I was like, I don't see anything special about him if he's not doing that. Yeah.
Damn. And then
I didn't hate him because I thought the production was really good. I thought the production was way better than, like, there's a couple songs that I thought, like, which one was it? Like, I think it was maybe even something at first. Like I felt like you could have taken him off the track and I wouldn't have missed his voice. Which is how like I found that like Till the Cops Were Knocking, the instrumental. I was like halfway through the song, I was like, oh, he's not even on this anymore, is he? Huh. Interesting. Just because the production on it was really was that much better than I felt like his voice had.
I don't even know what to do with this. I don't know what to do with this commentary. But okay, I feel you.
But yeah, what's some of your highlights, man?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Food? Oh, well, for me, my highlights are Welcome, something, Ascension, Till the Cops Come Knocking, Whenever, Wherever, Whatever, Reunion. I'll have to go back and give Sweet Lady another listen because I didn't know it was a single by itself. So I'm interested to see like maybe what I missed on it. But all the songs that you like mentioned, it's like Ascension and Whenever, like the production value on this album is like incredibly high, which made me go back and do my Googles and shit, and it's like he like really produced most of this shit. So like I don't know if he wrote the actual music, but he wrote his lyrics and he like kind of like put the sounds together, at least on the final cut, and it's like it's incredibly impressive for someone that young. And Till the Cops Come Knocking, you know what I'm saying? Got a lot of fond memories to that song, you know what I'm saying? You know, hold on. We'll get close to the camera. Twirl the mustache for me, you know what I'm saying? All right. But no, like, Till the Cops Come Knocking, got a lot of fond memories of that. Whenever, whatever, wherever. That shit is like all I've heard that song basically my entire life. So yeah, man. I feel like to talk a little bit about his lyrics or about his singing, I think he just has like this like just it doesn't feel like a 1960s 70s soul voice. It feels like his voice, kind of like D'Angelo, is like, oh, this is perfectly made for this genre. Like for this genre, your voice is like basically perfectly engineered to sound good with these instrumentals. So the lyrics are always hitting for me because they're just so soul filled. Like Till the Cops Come Knocking, if you just look at the lyrics, you'd be like, this is a basic ass song. And then you like listen to the song and you're like, oh, this is like the way he's singing this pause. It's like, all right, man. It's like this is I can see why this song would go up for some people. So yeah, man. I'm gonna go ahead and pass it to Will because I gotta get into Cheddar's lowlights because I'm, I'm not liking what I'm hearing so far.
All right. Well, Ascension and something. I feel like culture classics. Till the Cops Come Knocking. Whenever, wherever, whatever. I also like that song and the theme. I hate to say it, but Drake kind of put us onto that one because what was it, After Dark? And then
Who?
Drake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, After Dark, and then at the end he had like the Quiet Storm Man come up there. He had like an instrumental playing in the background. It was a sweet thing. So that was fire. But yeah, to kind of go off of what Cheddar said, the instrumental part of it kind of did lead this. I mean, when he hit them high notes, man,
Hey, hold on, slow down, be careful. Yeah, be careful. Yo, hold on, we got a little comment. Hold on, was Maxwell a part of anyone's Valentine's Day?
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now. Let me pop my chair down. I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, big dog. Of course it was. Not every single time. It's just, certain times you wanna. I gotta make sure we keep this PG. Certain times, you know what I'm saying. You want to like show the young lady or the old lady, you know what I'm saying, depending on how you roll, depending on what you do. That you're really trying to like make love. You're trying to slow things down. All right, because as someone in my youth, I was misled. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about like back in like 2012, 2013. I was listening to Migos and shit while fucking. That's not always gonna work, especially if it's first 48. You know what I'm saying? So shout if you know this. You know hey. Once again, I was young. I didn't know that first 48 was not like a. You know what
hey,
I'm saying?
hey, in the words of T-Pain, baby, we can make love to a rap song.
But nah, man. So yeah, it was definitely part of mine, bro. I feel like I'm not gonna get into detail, but I feel like Cheddar. I feel like some Dear Silas was probably playing. That's why I feel. I don't know what part of the day. I don't know what part of the day it was playing, but I feel like some Dear Silas was playing.
No, you don't know Cheddar. He a romantic.
That's nasty word.
Tim's.
Yo, oh, hold on. You holding it down for the motherland?
For the mother, or he slid on some Drake. You know, come on, look at his eyes. You know he slid on some Drake.
Hey, yo.
Y'all listen to the Drake album?
Hold on.
Y'all listen to the Drake album?
You know what? I wouldn't be. Oh, my bad. I forgot where you from. Yeah, playing Drake. Yeah, that makes sense. You listen to
Tory Lanez.
You listen to his new song. You a Party Next Door fan?
Free Tory Lanez, huh? Now listen to some of that new album, man. Drake always has a girl, man. That's the problem, man. That's the only thing. It always takes multiple listens for me to like a Drake song, and I really ever get to my like third or fourth listen.
God damn. That's the most damning thing you've said since we've been doing this thing. It's like I have to give this artist 3 to 4 listens before I can like know if he's good. God damn. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into the low lights, big dog. Wait, what you think?
Um, it's somewhat of a low light, somewhat because I like the song. Like wherever, whenever, whatever.
Sing it. Hold on, hold on,
Remember.
hold on. You'll be able to remember it better if you sing it. Sing it for us.
No, I'm good. But because I like the song, it's just I wanted more jazzier songs on this album, and that one didn't have as much of a jazzy flair, so it felt a little out of place. But so I put that as like a low light.
Nigga, you up here winking, nigga? Who the hell?
I wasn't winking.
I choose to pop my food.
Hey, my bad, my bad. Hey, sometimes when people are talking about Maxwell, you know what I'm saying, I start being like, hey, the mood starts getting set. I got the lights all low and shit.
And
Nigga, my bad, my
started
bad. Go ahead,
winking.
Charlie.
And you the first one to be like, Paul, hey, yo, hey, calm down. But you were winking all over the screen. All right, bet. Dance with Me, I think was the one that I couldn't really hear him too much on. So I put that one as a little bit of a low light, I guess. I didn't really have any lowlights for the song. I didn't care for much of it. It's not even it wasn't like a necessarily like a I have particular beats with it. I just if I never listen to Maxwell again, I'd be fine. I liked it. Like maybe around Christmas time, throw it on in the background, and it'll just maybe kind of slowly permeate in the back of my ears or something like that. Like I did like the jazzier production of it. I did like
At
those.
Christmas
I
time.
didn't care.
Wait. Ashley in the comments said it best. Blasphemy. Niggas blasphemy. Niggas like there are certain look. My bad. I guess since 49 here, you gotta fulfill that role. Look, let me tell you right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
Let me
that's
tell you
what
right
I
now.
do
Let me tell
better
you
than
right
40s
now.
here to take some of the weight off of me.
let me tell you right now. You don't have to have this opinion. Just like shit. Like we don't need this opinion where it's just like if I never hear him again, I'd be fine. I can get you not liking him, but
It's not even that I
you
don't
saying
like
some,
him. It's just that it's fine. There's enough R&B artists in the world for me to listen to and not dip back to Maxwell. I'm good, bro.
okay, hold on. Cause I don't want people to get the wrong impression of you. Cheddar, let's start with number one. Do you like R&B?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. If you had to listen to 3 R&B artists, who would they be? And you can't say T-Pain.
Listen, the Silk Sonic count as one. Let's count them as just.
This motherfucker, bro. This goddamn Sonic man, bro. What in the world is up with this dude, bro?
all right, I think I might got 3. I think I
Cheddar,
might got.
they have one album. They have one fucking
I get
album.
their whole discography together combined. It all counts as this one pick.
All right, bro. All right. Wait, hold on. Woo. What about you? Okay, you don't have to have Maxwell in the top 3, obviously, but I'm trying to get a bead on where this opinion
I know
stems
who
from.
wouldn't be on my list. Usher would not be on my list. I know that
Ha,
That's the
much.
second one. It's the second one. We have
Usher.
wait. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this live or you're watching this in playback, this is a black man who is approximately 30 years old, which means he was born in the 90s, and he doesn't like Usher and Maxwell. Like, Cheddar, you're not
Yep.
giving us a lot to work on.
Oh,
Like, what do you
Crazy,
want me to do?
bro.
It's like, all right, man. So hold on, Silk Sonic and who else?
I don't know. You got to come back to me, man. I got to think, man.
well, I'll say Luther Vandross and
Listen, I'd love to dance with my father again.
um, I'm gonna say Earth, Wind, and Fire for
Oh,
right now, but
ooh, that's a good one. That's solid.
Oh, Joe, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Hey,
Oh,
it's the month of
um,
that's a
it's
good
the
one.
month
You
of
probably heard
February.
like one Earth, Wind, and Fire song.
Oh
It
no,
was probably a
September.
cover.
My bad.
It was probably a cover. I love September when it was sung by Taylor Swift. It was just like, I can't stand you, nigga. All right, Will, you got one more?
Adele.
shoot, we'll slide Young Thug up there too.
Wait.
I
Wait.
shoot at
So
you,
here's
y'all
the
know
here's the
like a
here's the
porno
hold
movie.
on. Here's the deal.
Can I put Millie
If you're
Vanilli on
not
my
like,
list?
if you don't know Thug's discography like that, that would seem like a controversial opinion. But because me and Wu used to live together, and I know probably the general time period and the songs he's talking about, it checks out. It checks out. Me, it would probably be like Usher. Uh,
Good. Hold up. Hey, that's a good question in the chat. Who do you like more, Maxwell or Common?
me.
Not you. Who else got issues with Maxwell and
I don't
Common?
hate Maxwell. I don't hate Maxwell. I hate Common. I don't hate Maxwell.
Wait, like, why? Why? It doesn't make any sense. It does. Okay, hold on. I think I understand now why people come at me so hard about my J. Cole opinion, because Common and J. Cole are kind of similar to me, where it's like you don't have to dislike them; you can just not listen to them. So, what the fuck do you have against Common?
I hate those commercials he did.
All right, man. All right, all right. Hey, yo, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and move on. What is this guy talking about, bro?
I can't even tell you what the product was because I changed commercial.
This is like in high school where I had random beef with A-Rap from SOD Money Gang for no reason. Like it wasn't his music. It wasn't anything else besides the fact that I just didn't like A-Rap. Like, yo, what the fuck, bro? All right, man. Okay, my three would be Usher, probably Maxwell. Now I'm thinking about it, and
Wow.
I'd probably say Curtis Mayfield don't count because it's a lot of drug music. So I'm gonna say fuck. It would have to be somebody in the '90s. So probably like if we can include women into this, I'd probably say
Why would we exclude women?
Oh, don't do that. 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 I would probably say in that case, someone like Anita Baker. I really fuck with Anita Baker. I really fuck with like SWV, that type of shit, bro. So yeah, but nah, man. So low light.
So,
I guess it's my.
my three would be Silk
T-Pain.
Sonic, Michael Jackson, and Milli Vanilli.
It's something with
No,
these
I'm playing.
Canadian. It's something with these Canadian niggas, man. I'm telling you, it's something with these Canadian niggas. It's just like if you fake, got charged, or you like half black, half white. It's just it checks all the boxes for him. It checks every single box for him. I'm surprised you didn't say Drake.
I don't count Drake as an R&B artist.
Oh wait, what is he then? I want a Canadian nigga to be like he's a pioneer.
Anyway, yeah, what are y'all's low lights? Let me get sidetracked.
All right, my low lights are probably the urban theme. I thought it was if I remember correctly, it was a lot of it's weird. So it's not that I didn't like the production. It's just there are some songs up here where it's like too much production. As an actual fan of Maxwell, I wanted to. Sometimes he would let the fucking band play for like a minute and a half, and then he starts singing. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I get it. I appreciate a good drum and a good bass line, but where the lyrics at, my guy? So I would say probably the urban theme. I gotta go back and listen to the sweet thing. I didn't know what Wu just said, and I really didn't like "Lonely's the Only Company." I don't really know why, but like if you want to talk about songs that didn't fit, that didn't fit for me because like after whenever, whatever, wherever to go into that song, I was kind of like, this is one very long, and then two, I was like, I could do without this one. But for 11 songs and 12 if you include the instrumental, I don't have that many lowlights. That means it's on you, Will.
All right. I can live without either the urban theme or welcome. Not both. I feel like they're basically the same thing.
Okay.
I probably choose the urban theme because I ain't really care for welcome, but I mean it is what it is. Welcome feels like the opening credits to a Black Plague for me. I feel like that's just something you'll play as like they're like showing like random pictures of stuff and doing like that and all that stuff. With that said, Dance With Me sounds like when they come out at the end of the play to introduce the cast, everybody taking a bow and stuff. Who played Milli Vanilli, Kate Cheddar, and he come out take a little bow. That's what I feel like we're playing. Also, this album can kind of get a little sleepy. Like,
oh yeah, Oh yeah.
Like at some point he gonna sing your ass to sleep. I guess
Hey,
that's
yo, pause,
I,
pause,
I
pause.
guess that's all a part of the love experience on this concept album. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah.
I'm down. Wait, I'm down with that because I feel like you know what? I gotta go on a little before we pass it to Cheddar to give his review, his rating. I gotta say one thing. I think part of the reason why I like Maxwell as like an R&B artist is because nowadays it's like R&B is like a little bit different. Not even a little bit. R&B is like a lot different. It's
Very
like
poppy.
it's very poppy, and not only that, but it's all like I don't know, man. It's all about like just like hardcore, like bitch, oh fuck you, blah 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 blah. And I'm just kind of
No, it's
like,
not,
oh yes it is.
man.
And it's just, and
We
to
just
me, it's kind of like, look, man,
album. We didn't
call
do
me an
albums
older
that
soul. You know what I'm saying? I'm entering my unk years. Maybe it's because like, look, man, like when I want to listen to like fucking R&B, I want to actually be like, I want the atmosphere to be set. I can't listen to no goddamn Go Crazy by Chris Brown and Young Thug. Nigga, it's like it sounds like R&B, but nigga, this ain't R&B. I can't play this shit. Okay, here we go. All right, you good? You good? you good? But nah, man. Like I actually want to listen to like actual love making. When I think R&B, I think love making music. And then apparently, like 10 years ago, Bryson Tiller, Chris Brown, all the niggas got together and they were just like, "No, man, fuck all that. We gonna we gonna have rappers on this shit. We got bass lines, all types of shit, man. Fuck love these hoes." That's basically how his R&B has turned into lately. That's why I will probably never listen to a Chris Brown album again because one, they're too fucking long, and two, I'm gonna say something kind of controversial. Residuals is trash, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. These niggas is playing residuals like this shit is a classic. Stop the
um,
nonsense.
random shots at Chris Brown. But yeah, man. Shoot, I don't know where that leaves us. Except
Oh,
The ratings fool.
this,
yeah, I
this, this
forget. I have one more little I forgot to add is because Unwelcome. Well, to me, he's a hot take. He sounded like Michael Jackson on that one. It just made me want to go listen to some Michael Jackson. So, I put that as low light on mine. The slow lights.
Oh, all right, man. Okay, Cheddar, once you finish your glass of bubble tea or wine or both, what's your rating, bro?
Frozen wine.
frozen
Ice
Is
wine.
it like a Canadian thing?
wine. My bad. Ice wine. I
It's
can't remember the thing.
Canadian thing?
Kind of, sort of, but not always Canadian. You know, just colder places.
Go ahead,
um,
bro.
yeah, ratings. I give it a C plus. Either C plus or B minus. Somewhere between that. Um, yeah, I mean it's solid. Like I said, I didn't hate it at all. I liked it. I just didn't care too much. Overall, I found it kind of just like listen. Nothing really, really was like, oh man, I'd love to listen to this over and over again. Other than, what's the song? Ascension that you hear at all the barbecues all the time. That's a bit of a bop. But like, I would never, I won't like put this on when it's loving time. I won't put it on when it's not loving time.
I feel you.
Um,
I feel you. You too busy turning on some Silk Sonic.
Just leave the door open, man. I'm gonna leave the door open.
Okay, you know what? This the title I'm about to give you was previously held by 40, and I thought it was one of those things where it would be like a run that would never be matched. That's the worst review we've had so far. The worst review we've had so far. So,
Hey
I'm just
man,
saying.
listen. Mid is okay. Mid is okay.
Okay, look. You know what? You're right. You're right. You're right. Mid is okay. The problem is this is not mid. So here's what you
What's
basically
M
just did.
stand
Yo, here's
for?
what you
M
just
stands for
did. Here's what you
Maxwell
just did.
and mid.
Here's what you just did. Here's what you just did. You just went to like a
Oh,
5-star restaurant, and no one's saying that you gotta like all of the food, but you tried a good portion of the menu. You're just like, eh. It's like, I mean, look, bro. This is operator error.
Hey,
This
the
is on you.
appetizers are fire, but because Ascension would be the appetizer. A is for appetizer and Ascension. M is for Maxwell and mid.
All right, bro. I'm gonna say this. I give this album a A plus. I think this is a classic in
Hey,
the
yo,
genre.
hey, get off that nigga's dick, yo.
Whatever.
First of all, you didn't say it right. It's jump his dick. First of all, how you say it. Second of all, nah, man, I give this shit like an A+, man. I feel like this is like one of those fantastic albums, stands the test of time. I feel like there's no one who sounds like him really afterwards, and I feel like this is like one of the like great R&B albums. So R&B, like modern R&B, people don't know. It's like it didn't really have that long of a run. Like the R&B that's coming out now, it's not really the same thing. So I would say like this is one of those classic shit, bro. I'll play this shit probably until you know what I'm saying, the day I die. When, if that happens, you know what I'm saying? Because you know, nigga, the way I be, the way I be getting it in, nigga, I don't know if I can die, but that's another story. So yeah, man, I give this shit an A+. It's one of my favorite R&B albums of all time, and much better than Silk Sonic. Go ahead, Will. It's on you.
That's not what Bootsy Collins said. That's not what Bootsy Collins said.
You know what? Well, the same thing I have to say to Bootsy Collins, I'll say to you. Fuck Silk Sonic. I don't give a shit about that goddamn band. I also one album, Cheddar. One album. You over here talking like one of my staples in the genre.
Well, no. I say that as a cheat code to also get Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak individually. Their whole discography counts. So, 24 Karat Magic is in the air, head to toe, so play.
Hold on for a second. Have you heard Anderson .Paak by himself?
What you working with? Dun 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 dun. I don't know whatever the hell the name that song was.
Okay, Will, go ahead. Will, go ahead. Will.
Whatever the hell the name of that song was, yeah. Because you know who's on the remix? T.I. was.
You know what? Since 40's not here, we do have a little bit of time after Will gives his review for me to crash out on T.I. Because I went back and I revisited my opinion again.
What? Why?
I went back and I revisited my opinion again. The original full opinion might have been right.
Man. All right, so for this, I give it a B+. Which mid is okay. This is it's mid. Some of the songs we can just get rid of or like Cheddar said, we can listen to the instrumental.
Yeah.
But of course, here my hot takes for art. Shout out to Sanel's Playhouse. If you know, you know. Shout out to DK Murphy. Code word, don't touch my taco.
Wait, what? Jesus Christ.
Man, hey, shout out to Daryl, man. We're grooming for you to crash out at this point, because
look, man, we got a little bit of time, you know what I'm saying?
Just save it.
I'm not done yet.
Thank you, Maxwell, for the classic, bro.
I'm not done yet. I bet Incense and Candle Makers was loving when this got dropped, because whoo,
this sales went up.
Hey, this is the fact, man. I burnt to Incense and I listened to this and it sounded better. It was crazy.
That's what I was.
That's the thing. My bad. That's the thing. That Cheddar, it's his culture. It's just he's not like us, bro. The culture different.
Yeah, Lord, I'm not.
The culture different.
All right, yeah. Shout out to Black History Month. That's the groundhog saw Kofi this week. Now we expecting a whole bunch of snow, so we in this bit.
Are we? Clutch.
Yeah, so
light snow.
Right,
Weatherman said there's a light chance of snow. All right, I'm done.
All right, look, bro. Once again, I'm not going too long about this. I'm just gonna say some shit real fast.
Bro, what we doing next week?
Hold on, before we even get there. Man. I said a couple months ago.
Bro, we is not doing it. All right, so next week.
I said a couple months ago. Give me room. Give me space. Give me space. It's Black History Month.
Do a T.I. album.
Give me space.
All right, doing my album for Love Month, and I didn't really know what to do myself. I was kind of torn between a few different things, and I reached out. I asked my sisters. I was like, "Hey, what album do y'all want to hear?" And crazy enough, they said one of the ones that was on the list I was considering already. And I put a poll up.
Hey, yo.
The people on the poll said the same thing. So next week, we getting pretty Ricky.
I thought about that for a second. But then Decided against it. What's Pretty Ricky album are we doing? Blue Stars?
We're doing Blue Stars. I personally wanted to do a late night special, but
Blue Stars.
everybody went.
Yes.
We going Blue Stars, and we already got one set up for the week after. I gotta go relook at the name, but for our first comment on YouTube, one of those wonderful subscribers over there. Hey, shout out to the YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube.
Hey, yo, y'all go subscribe to
26
the
is on
YouTube.
my
Stop playing
Chevy.
with us, man.
Partner,
on my Chevy.
he requested something and
On my
going
Chevy.
to fulfill his wish. So
Hey, yo, hold on.
I'm so
keep people. I don't know what it is. He said a pop album. So once again, we gonna.
Okay, I'm cool with a pop album. I'm cool with a little bit of switching it up. Also, just to let everybody in the comments know, I'm probably gonna crash out on this album. I'd be surprised if I liked it. I've never listened to a Pretty Ricky album. I heard the songs.
Is on my Chevy. Chrome on my Chevy.
Maxwell.
I heard the songs. I saw the videos, but I've never sat down and been like, "Hey, yo, let's go listen to some Pretty Ricky."
Get some help in this room, girl.
This is one of the first lives where all these references are going over my head. I assume I will understand this in the next 7 days.
Man, Pretty Ricky went crazy when we was.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
No, that was a song by Aaliyah. That's what I'm saying. Bro, I don't get any of these references. I thought Pretty Ricky was like a one-hit wonder. I'm not even gonna fuck.
They had a lot of songs on that album, man. They had a lot of songs on that album.
Late night.
What's this shit called again? Hold on. What's this shit called?
Blue Stars.
Blue Stars. It was much more than just grind on me.
Man, Captain Know It All don't know no Pretty Ricky. That's crazy.
First of all, it's Sergeant Know It All. Blue Stars, Pretty Ricky.
It ain't nothing but a number. You say, hey.
Say that shit.
It's because of my age, girl. But age ain't nothing but a number.
It ain't nothing but
I'll be real with you. This is making me mad and uncomfortable. Yo, nah, bro. Okay, fine, man. I guess we're gonna listen to this shit, bro. I have low.
News on my ride, yes, sir.
This is an early 2000s, mid 2000s album cover for you. And this is all blued out, but black silhouette in the back. Now this is too much, bro. This is too much. Looking for
kitty pie, and we ain't gotta make love. Hey, Blue Stars.
Kofi done did something to some Pretty Ricky, boy.
I consider this one of my picks. So I was like, yo, we're doing a whole bunch of old school or older joints around that time too, earlier on. And I was like, maybe, but I decided not to.
The niggas had 4 albums?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I think one of them might be a new one though.
I was between this and late night special, and shoot, I could have went either way with it.
Yeah.
All right, you know what, man? I'm gonna go in this with an open mind, like I do with all the albums that we suggest. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go in this shit with an open heart, open mind, open ears. So I'm gonna try, but because one of these niggas made one album. I didn't even know these niggas made an album. Thought it was a couple singles, and them niggas just fell off the face of earth.
Dang, this nigga ain't got no older brothers, huh?
No, nigga, my older brothers were
my
older brothers were like.
He ain't listening to Pretty Ricky. That means he's not black. Come on, how the black nigga heard no Pretty Ricky?
Let's be clear. Let's be clear. I just did my Googles. Let's be clear.
We've been to hella parties. We've been to hella parties.
This album
got a Pretty Ricky playing. Yeah, I ain't never heard no Pretty Ricky.
Nigga, this album went gold. Let's not act like.
Bruh,
everybody heard this shit. Let's
not. Most of the high school, college parties we went to,
let's not. I don't give a nigga. When we were in college, we were not playing Pretty Ricky.
Go on, man.
Nigga, when we were in college, they were not playing Pretty Ricky.
Pretty sure a Pretty Ricky song has came on in the club.
Yeah, a Pretty Ricky song, but no one was just like, "Hey man, it's 2013. Turn on that Pretty Ricky."
See what happened was you was posted up on the wall. You want in there getting grinded up.
First of all, if you were at the same parties that I was at, Waka Flocka, no hands. Chris Brown was taken off. Drake was taken off. Nigga, anybody was just like, man, throw off that Drake. Chris Brown, Pretty Ricky.
You definitely pull out some Pretty Ricky.
I didn't say you couldn't, but you over here acting like these niggas is the OJs. He got song after song after song.
Yes, because you hear the OJs in the club. What you talking about, nigga?
These niggas had a 6-year run. Let's not do this. This is the same. You know what? This is the same. I'm tired of this. See, I wasn't gonna crash out. Because you poking the bear. Pause. Y'all keep acting like y'all take these artists like Pretty Ricky and T.I. and y'all just act like these niggas is just like, hey man, where were you at? Listen, stop.
Any type of life during the day, you was at Pretty Ricky.
Also, why the fuck am I getting shot? Wait, hold on. Why am I getting shots at me when this nigga didn't even know who Maxwell was?
No, I knew who Maxwell was. I just couldn't know any songs. I knew Maxwell. I knew songs. Didn't know they went together.
So he knew there was a man on earth named Maxwell, and he had heard songs, but he never put together that the man named Maxwell might have made the song. At least I listened to Pretty Ricky before. I just never sat through a whole album. Jesus Christ. Y'all get my fucking nerves, bro. You know what?
People really want it. Talking about good things, good things.
Hold on. We're not gonna do this. I'm not gonna get ganged up on the comments. Here's the deal. I'm not saying Pretty Ricky wasn't our generation. What I'm saying is it wasn't like this, like from what I remember. Maybe I'm wrong. Hey,
I know the problem.
How many Grind videos were made?
Hold on, girls, just say that.
I thought that was one song. I didn't know there was an album where
there's a couple songs once you hear them. There's a couple songs when you hear them, you're like, oh yeah, that was a bop. Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look at this track list. Hold on, I'm gonna look at this track list. I'll say this.
Your body list,
I've heard
Your
Grind With Me.
Your body. You've heard Your Body. You've heard Your Body.
Your body started.
Oh,
I got.
I've heard that
yes,
song.
Sir. Rolling down 95. Yes, sir.
Wait, which song was that?
Your Body.
Okay. I've heard that. I've heard Grind. Basically, I've heard the singles off the top. It's just like I've heard the singles.
And then Hotline, and then whatever else was on Late Night Special.
Oh,
Push the Baby. Push the Baby and Hotline.
Yeah, I've heard Hotline plenty of times.
On 5 in the morning, I'm sex with you. I'm so horny. I want to say
like 10 minutes ago, I was just like,
I want to say jump it. Shonda Paul, pon the replay. More fire. I got the right temperature, use of the salt.
Hold on. Why didn't anybody choose Sean Paul? Why didn't anybody choose? We got 2 dress heads. None of y'all chose Sean Paul. What's the problem?
That doesn't even make sense.
Yes. This nigga is in the whole club. You got it's gonna be reggaeton.
You boozy bad. What?
Look, bro. All I'm saying is I'm gonna give this album a listen. It's gonna be kind of weird working out Pretty Ricky in the gym, but I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna make it work just for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
I want to see you push it.
Work out to it at home. Come on, man. This is the month of love, man.
I want to cry.
I don't think it's gonna work, bro. I don't think it's gonna work.
Apple juice and put on some juicy.
I can honestly say I never heard.
But a number.
This feels like a Chris Brown album where if you had held me at gunpoint and been like, how many songs are on this album? I would have been like 3, 4.
That's random.
Got killed.
That's random and completely trash.
Yeah, man. Y'all have a very merry Blue Star week. Keep it real. Keep it extra pretty.
I'm out.
And extra Ricky. I'm out.